Let that heart open up. Big stand out. Heart open up. And last cycle here. Down. All right, coming back to tabletop position here, and letting yourself move a little if you need to, and getting ready to shut that door behind you with your right foot. Foot is flexed, left hand extends for spinal balance. Remembering that we're going to try and hold it for a count of 3. Breathe it in and in. Let yourself have a little bit of movement again. Left foot goes back, it's flexed. Right arm extends out. And bring it back down. And let yourself move from side to side. At your own pace and counting in your own way, we're going to do each side 2 sides more, so we have a total of 3 on each side. So I'll get you started. Right foot goes back, left hand extends. And when you're finished, let your big toes come together. Let your legs settle back. Extend your arms out for a well-deserved child's pose. Breathe in deep. When you feel ready, letting yourself come out of child's pose. and preparing for our down dog. So let yourself wiggle here a little bit. Get yourself ready to tuck your toes. And when you're ready, you can lift your hips up. You stretch yourself out here. Walk your dog a little, pedal forward. And then come forward into a standing forward fold. Let your head hang heavy here. And let your arms just hang and sway a little from side to side. And slowly let yourself come up. Okay. Now we're going to do a little bit of a warrior flow. Then we'll get our cool down and our savasana. So for our warrior flow, we're going to start out with having, our left leg bent forward and our right leg out at a 45-degree angle. We're going to bend into that left knee. We're going to let our arms come up. And we're going to have our fingers touch, do something a little different. And imagine that rainbow we were talking about. Have it come open up. So your arms are like this. Imagining the rainbow. Now we're going to take those arms and then turn them to the side for warrior two arms. Looking out over that left middle finger. Those rainbow arms come back to center. They're out by your side. Lift them back up to warrior one arms. Gaze looks up. Once again, fingers touch. We bring out that beautiful rainbow. We turn our waist and position our hand in warrior two arms. Gazing out over that left middle finger. Once again, we turn so have our rainbow arms. Arms come up. Our gaze looks up. The hands meet. We create our rainbow. And we turn for warrior two arms. So again, returning. Arms go up. Hands meet. Hands come together. Hands to chest. Straighten your leg. And take a minute. Take a breath in. And down. Now we're going to pivot. This left foot that was pointing straight is going to turn and open to a 45-degree. The right foot is going to point toward the back of your mat and lean in toward that right knee. Turn your hips forward, arms go up into warrior one arms. Let your arms open out to rainbow arms. And we're going to turn. Arm up, gaze looks out over the right middle finger. Once again, pivot at your waist. So rainbow arms. Arms come up to warrior one. Hands touch. Rainbow arms open up. Turn for warrior two. Pivot back to rainbow arms. Arms up. Fingers meet. Rainbow arms. Turn to warrior two arms. Back to rainbow arms. Arms come up. Hands meet. Hands to heart center. Leg goes straight and you can step together. Hello. that was fun and different. Have we got everybody? Big breath in and out. Another big breath in and out. We're going to do some spinning here. I don't know if you can hear the music, but it's going pretty good here at a pretty good pace. So let's get our spin going on here. And then you can slow your spin down. We'll come to stillness when you're ready. And we're going to take a breath in. Feet are about hip distance apart. Bend at the knees, breath in as we reach up. And then we swoosh down. Like the Irish Ocean, the Great Atlantic Way. Breathe in and out. In and out. We're going to do 6 more. And then meeting together. Hands in heart center. All right. Then yourself, just take a deep breath in and out. Letting your hands come down by your side. We're going to put that right arm out, gently grasp it with the left arm and pull it across our shoulder. Kind of wave at your neighbor behind you there. And then release it. Give your arms a little bit of shake there. Right, left arm comes out, grab with the right and gently pull across. Once again, wave your fingers. And release it and down. And let's roll those shoulders back. And then forward. Then just let yourself have a really good shake it out. Coming to the back of your mat, preparing for a down dog. Then let your hands come to the mat, stretching out that down dog. Pushing forward to a forward plank. And letting yourself hold it for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your knees come to the mat. Let your toes come to the mat, and let your belly stretch out here. And bringing your hands back so they're under your arms here. You probably have all heard that for some reason St. Patrick sent all the snakes away from Ireland, so we don't have to be concerned about running into cobras and such in Ireland, but nonetheless, it's good for our spine to do the cobra. So let's move a pebble with our nose and reach up with our back and lift our forward body. Looking to the right, back to center, and to the left. And then back down. Once again, pushing the pebble with the nose, letting yourself reach up, turning to the right, center, and to the left, and back down. Another breath in, pushing the pebble, coming up, looking to the right, straight ahead, and to your left, and back down. And then just let your hands come together, let your chin rest on your hands, taking a breath in. If your feet are crampy, let your feet move a little bit. Taking a few nice deep breaths in and out. Maybe darkening the lights where you are or grabbing a pillow. preparing for Savasana. When you feel ready, turning your head the opposite direction and letting your cheek lay on your hands, the alternating cheek. And when you feel ready, letting yourself come back up into a seated position and having the soles of your feet come together into a cobbler or butterfly position. Loosening up those legs a little bit. Check in with your posture. Bring those legs flutter up and down. And then letting the soles of your feet come together and wrapping those arms around and coming into the position of the tortoise, a symbol of being grounded and safe. Taking a deep breath in here and out. And another deep breath in and out. We'll hold just for a little bit longer. When you feel ready, you can release that and let yourself lay supine on your mat. Doing a nice big overhead stretch. Stretching all the way from the toes to the tips of your fingers. Maybe tapping your fingers a little bit overhead just for emphasis of how far you've reached. Then bringing your hands by your side, bending your knees, soles of the feet on the mat, walking the heels of your feet back to meet your fingertips, and imagining a rainbow stretched out over a stony bridge in Ireland as you lift your hips and push up into bridge pose. Letting yourself come down. This time, as you lift, arms go up overhead for a stretch. As you bring it down, down, and then 2 more times. Lift up, arms overhead. And let it down. One more time up. And down. Good job, everyone. Now let yourself melt into your mat. Get yourself relaxed. Check in with yourself, knowing that I've enjoyed being with you today. And I hope you have thoughts of peacefulness, that your heart is open, knowing that you are supported and loved by your family and friends, and that you are safe, confident, peaceful, to move on with your day. Checking in, do you need to relax your mouth or your temples, your neck, your shoulders? Relax. Check in with your arms, your fingers, are you holding them tight? And with your thighs, your knees. And let yourself rest as I share a few more thoughts with you. From Psalm 5:12. For you bless the godly, O Lord. You surround them with your shield of love. From Joshua chapter 1, verse 9. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened and do not be dismayed. For the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. The most valuable possession you can own is an open heart. The most powerful weapon you can be is an instrument of peace. Color purple reminds you you are smart. The color indigo, you have a great imagination. The color light blue, you're valuable, you're a good listener. The color green, the love of your family and friends. The color yellow, confident. The color orange, peaceful. And the color red, safe. When you feel ready, you can turn to one side or the other into the position of a dreaming child. And when you feel ready, coming up into an easy seated position. Taking a breath in through your nose and letting it exhale through your mouth. Next inhale, let those arms come up. Hands meet together. As you exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And more thoughts I want to share with you. Even though we cannot always see it, the seed of prayer will bloom in love. Sometimes when we least expect it. And I leave you with this blessing. May the wisdom of God instruct us. May the hands of God protect us. May the way of God direct us. and may the shield of God defend us. And together we say, Amen.
Amen.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for today's Faith and Yoga. I really enjoyed today's practice, and I hope you did too. The last 2 Thursdays in March, we will be returning to in-studio practice, and I don't have those dates right at me, but if you look at your calendar, the last 2 Thursdays starting at 9 to 10, we're going to give it a try and see if people are still interested in coming out, and we'll have yoga then. And we will still record once a month to be on the website for those folks that can't come out. But that's the direction we're going to take right now and see how things go. So together I thank Fred, Aaron, and Glenn for being with us today and helping to record and put this together for your practice and enjoyment, I hope. And I'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.